Salutations everyone, this is Razor bringing you guys a Call of Duty video, because I know it's been a while, but with the new Call of Duty out, I thought I would give my thoughts on the future of Call of Duty, and why I didn't get Advanced Warfare. So I guess we'll get started out with that first. Obviously this is an Advanced Warfare gameplay, but I thought it was a decent one all in all. So the reason I didn't get Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, I mentioned it before, but in case you're wondering why I haven't posted, even though Call of Duty is where I started my channel and it's where it's been for a couple of years in a row, basically until Ghosts came out, because we were all burned by Ghosts. Call of Duty Ghosts was the worst iteration of the Call of Duty franchise ever since it became king when COD 4 came out, and it became the standard in multiplayer first-person shooters along all online services throughout the consoles as well as PC. So Ghost was just terrible. It was atrocious. I only played it for a month and a half, and then I started, playing and posting other stuff because no one was playing Ghost, no one was watching Ghost stuff because it was a bad game. And I'm sure Advanced Warfare is better. Like I said, we can't get much worse than Ghost, but I haven't played it. I haven't even watched a single video on Advanced Warfare. The reviews have been pretty positive, more so than Ghost. I hear the campaign's supposed to be good, but let's face it, no one buys Call of Duty for the campaign. It's all about the multiplayer. That's what will make or break this type of franchise ever since it kind of created itself as the juggernaut that it is. And it's still king. I still fully expect Advanced Warfare to dominate YouTube for at least a little while longer, probably even longer than Ghost did, especially since it has like zombies or something in DLC. I don't know. I'm honestly don't really care that much. But if you play the game, or if you like the game, if you have it, I hope you have fun. I hope you didn't waste your money. It's just not something that I saw in my future that I wanted to divest a lot of time and effort into, because I'm not to say that I'm done with Call of Duty. I still like the previous titles, and I'm still holding out for Treyarch to save it next year. But I decided I'd skip this year as well, since I basically skipped Ghosts last year. And Call of Duty as a whole has dropped off the past couple of years with, Advanced Warfare is pacing at almost 40% behind last year's Ghosts. There's some, higher expectations. Some people in Activision expect Advanced Warfare to surpass Ghost, even though a newer title hasn't surpassed an older title since Black Ops 2 outsold Modern Warfare 3. But ever since then, it being the last good Call of Duty, in my opinion, which is how this trend started, the games just haven't been as good in the Call of Duty franchise. Some of them have been, they've been okay, but, okay isn't good when better is expected. And then with a franchise like this, better is expected for it to, remain king and hold the title of the most played game, the most viewed game, most streamed game, even though it's not, but it's still up there on pretty much all echelons of gaming as far as sales and views and people talking about it goes. But down 40% from Ghost is not a good sign, and Ghost was almost 70% behind Black Ops 2. And it looks like COD has been going down this trend for a while, and I don't see it's changing this year with Advanced Warfare, and maybe next year it won't even change with the new Treyarch game, even though they're the ones who make good Call of Duties now. They're kind of the only developer. Sledgehammer is still new, and this is their first complete solo iteration. So, maybe theirs is a pretty good freshman try. But we all know Inferior Ward is just not going to give us a good game. They can't do it. Ever since COD 4, they've just fallen off the map as far as making good Call of Duties. And people will make excuses that they want, but it's the end product that matters. So, And it's not like all these numbers don't mean anything. We've seen the sales go down significantly year to year, and pre-orders have gone down, and even the sales of the game, the price of the game has gone down. You guys can remember, and there's a couple years ago where Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2 were still relatively expensive compared to other games that were that old or even pre-owned. But when Ghost came out, the price started dropping on it, new and used, very, very, very fast, and it became cheaper than older Call of Duties only a few months after it was out. So people were returning it, so they weren't buying it, they weren't playing it, and people really weren't caring. And pre-orders are they're a big thing nowadays. So the pre-orders numbers of Advanced Warfare, they show a lot, because last year in 2014, the record for most pre-ordered game has been broken twice, first by Watch Dogs and then by Destiny. So pre-ordering is still a huge thing, and analysts really hinge on that when it comes to looking at the sales numbers of their games. And I don't know how well Advanced Warfare sales are trending right now. It's still, a little early if we're looking at the figures. It hasn't been out a full week yet, but I'm sure we'll get the numbers on that relatively soon. I just haven't seen anything as far as pre-order numbers go, but we all know it's not going to be doing as well as Black Ops 2, and probably not as well as Ghosts, because people they're sick of it. A lot of people are tired of Call of Duty being at the top. They're tired of the lack of changes, or the changes. People are tired of the changes that they do make. There's a lot of people that they need to please with a large franchise like this. So, it sets up for a lot of disappointment. And for me, I had fun. And, COD 4 and World at War and Modern Warfare 2 is when it got huge, but that was such a broken game. But, it was still the top, and, rightfully so, in retrospect. And then Black Ops 1 came out, that was fantastic. Modern Warfare 3 I thought was a bit of a step back to Black Ops 1, but it was still fairly fun, and I divulged a lot of time into playing that game and making videos for it. And I thought Black Ops 2 was a fun game as well. Not as good as I had hoped, but still better than the past couple of iterations of games. And Ghost was just a travesty, and I did not expect Advanced Warfare to be good enough to really justify getting back into Call of Duty again. So I hope it's fun. I hope you guys enjoy it if you play it. I'm not going to be playing it unless in the next couple of weeks, everyone says that's absolutely amazing. I haven't heard really much yet. Like I said, I haven't invested a lot of time in learning about the game. So maybe I'll start doing that now. But that was just my thoughts up to the release of the game. So let me know what you guys think. It's a headquarters shutout, 67-3 or something awesome. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.